Hey, deep divers, ready to jump into something big? I mean, we're talking AI and how you can ride that wave to success, especially if you're in the Global South. We're going deep on Eon Reality's new Eon AI Inkai Academy and their mission to, well, bring AI education and opportunity to the Global South.
It is pretty remarkable when you think about it. Eon Reality, they're known for VR and AR, right? So they're taking that immersive experience expertise and applying it to AI education. And I think, that could be huge for entrepreneurs in the Global South, especially since they often face more barriers when it comes to like traditional tech education.
That's a great point. I mean, we hear AI everywhere these days, but this academy seems different. What are they actually
Right.
offering? I saw something about 2 learning tracks.
Yeah, exactly. So they have one track for individual learners, people who want to use AI to like create their own opportunities, and then a separate track for organizations, businesses that are looking to use AI for growth and all that.
Okay, so let's say I'm an individual, someone who wants to learn these skills. What can I actually do with them? The material mentioned freelancing, building Microsoft's products, even generating passive income.
Yeah, and the cool thing is they're not assuming everyone's a coder, which is a relief. They actually highlight tools like Replit Agent. Basically, it lets you build simple AI applications just by describing what you want, like in plain English. So you could be creating AI tools without needing to write code. Can you imagine?
That's wild. It seems like they're making AI way more accessible. But hold on, what about the digital divide? Internet access isn't a given everywhere, especially in parts of the Global South.
Right, and that's where their hybrid learning model comes in. It's not just online courses, it's a mix of online stuff with in-person workshops and community hubs. So even with limited internet, people can still get the training.
Wow, that's a big commitment. Sounds like they're serious about making this available to everyone.
Oh, definitely. And they're also integrating their own tech into the program. Their platform, EONXR, uses 3D simulations, which makes learning about AI way more engaging and hands-on.
Now, what about Eon Spatial AI? The material mentions something about creating AI-driven virtual environments. That sounds super futuristic.
It is, right. Basically, learners can design and build these AI-powered virtual worlds. It's like the perfect way to see how AI can be used in real situations. Imagine building a virtual shop, right? And you've got an AI assistant helping customers find products. Or a virtual museum tour led by an AI curator. That's what they're making possible with Eon Spatial AI.
So it's not just theory, they're giving people the tools to actually experiment and build stuff. That's pretty impressive. And they even have a guide to help people launch AI businesses.
Exactly. It's called the EON Entrepreneur Guide. It has tons of resources specifically for the Global South. Business models, funding strategies, tools for market analysis, all to help people take their AI ideas and make them real.
It's like they're saying, here are the skills, the tools, now go build something incredible.
Hmm.
Plus, they have that platform, EON Innovate, right? Where people can connect with mentors, investors, and a whole network of AI innovators.
Totally. They're building a whole ecosystem to support people who want to be AI entrepreneurs. It's not just teaching you to fish, it's giving you the rod, the bait, the boat, and introducing you to all the best fishing buddies.
Okay, we've covered a lot. The Global South focus, the learning tracks, the tools, and the support systems. But does it actually work? Are there any real success stories from this academy?
Oh, absolutely. The material highlights a bunch of inspiring examples like Formula Bot.
Oh, yeah. One word.
Let's hold that thought. It's the perfect place to pick up in part two.
You're right. We don't want to overwhelm everyone with too much information at once. We'll be back with more on Formula Bot and those other AI success stories in just a bit.
So yeah, that Formula Bot story, it's really a great example of how someone with a simple idea can use AI and make it into a successful business.
Yeah, I remember reading about there was a single entrepreneur, right? He built this tool using AI that basically simplifies Excel formulas.
Hmm.
And get this, it now has like over 650,000 users,
Wow.
and it's bringing in $16,000 a month profit.
That's amazing.
It really shows you that you don't have to be some kind of tech genius to build something valuable with AI.
Absolutely. And there are other examples too. Like there was a story about someone using AI to scale a blog and then they sold it for $59,000.
Wow, that's a great example of that passive income potential we were talking about with AI. Imagine, building something that generates income while you sleep.
Right.
And it's not just individual success either. They also highlighted how AI is being used in India to help farmers detect crop diseases early on.
Exactly. It's a perfect example of how AI can be used to address real-world challenges, especially in places like the Global South, where access to resources and tech might be limited.
It's really inspiring to see AI making a real difference in people's lives. And of course, we can't forget about all those freelancers who are using AI tools like GitHub Copilot to finish projects faster and boost their income.
Right. Imagine being able to code so much faster and more efficiently. I mean, that means you can take on more projects, make more money. It's a game changer, especially for tech freelancers.
So what I'm hearing is this Eon N AI Income Academy. It's not just theory. They're showing how these skills can actually lead to real income and actually solve real problems.
Absolutely. They're teaching practical skills, things you can actually use to make money. And they're showing how those skills are being used to succeed in the real world. It's not just hype. It's about giving people the tools and the knowledge to create their own opportunities.
And of course, they're doing all of this with a focus on the global south, which is often overlooked when it comes to tech. It's pretty remarkable.
It really is. It's a huge commitment and could be really important for bridging that digital divide and helping those regions grow economically.
Okay, so say I'm listening to this and I'm new to all this AI stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are the main takeaways? What should I be focusing on?
Well, the first thing to remember is you don't need to be a tech whiz to get started with AI. This EON AI Income Academy, it's designed for people with all levels of tech knowledge.
Right, and they're focusing on practical skills you can use to earn money, whether it's through freelancing, building a product, or starting your own business.
And they give you access to cloud computing power, so you don't need to buy any expensive hardware. You can do everything online.
Oh, that's great. And let's not forget about the community aspect. They're creating this network of mentors and innovators to support everyone learning. It's not just about the skills, it's about being a part of something bigger, a community pushing AI innovation forward.
Right. Learning on your own can be tough, but having that network, the mentors, and other people going through the same thing, it can make a huge difference.
So it seems like this Eon AI Income Academy offers a pretty complete package. Practical AI skills, real-world applications, access to resources, and a supportive community.
Exactly. And they're specifically targeting the Global South, which is great. It's a bold initiative for sure. It'll be interesting to see what kind of impact it has in the years to come.
Now, we can't do a deep dive without talking about potential challenges. What are some things that people might need to keep in mind?
Well, even with that hybrid model, reliable internet access might still be a problem for some people.
Right.
And with AI always changing so quickly, keeping up with the newest advancements can be a challenge.
Yeah, good points. It sounds like if you want to be successful with AI, you really need to be committed to constantly learning and growing.
Definitely. But let's not end on a down note. AI has incredible potential, especially for the Global South.
I agree. We've seen how it can be used to tackle local issues, create opportunities, and empower people. And the EON AI Income Academy, it's a real step towards making that potential a reality.
It's an exciting time to be involved with AI, and it's great to see initiatives like this that are focused on making it accessible to everyone no matter where they are.
It feels like we're at the beginning of a major change, and it's inspiring to see people and organizations working to make sure everyone has the opportunity to be a part of it and benefit from it.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away, I think it's time to move on to the final part of our deep dive.
Okay.
We'll be back in a moment to wrap things up and leave you with some food for thought. All right, so we're back, ready to wrap up this deep dive into the EON AI Income Academy. It's been really interesting exploring how this program wants to give people in the Global South the skills and resources to really thrive in this whole AI-powered world.
It really does feel different, like a real shift, especially because AI has often been seen as this exclusive thing just for the tech experts. But Eon Reality seems to be like going against that. They want to make AI accessible to everyone, and that could have a huge impact.
It stands out to me. It's how they focus on actually using AI, not just the theory behind it. They want to give people the tools to build things, solve problems, create something real with AI.
Yeah, and they're not just talking about it. They have those real-world examples, people who are already making money, starting businesses, and making a difference with AI. It's pretty inspiring.
It is. So to our listener, if any of this sounds interesting, even a little bit, if you're wondering how AI could fit into your life, or if you're just looking for something new, maybe this is a sign. Maybe it's time to explore that curiosity.
I think so. Don't let the hype or all the tech terms scare you away. This EON AI Income Academy is made for everyone, even if you're starting from zero. They want to break down those barriers and show you what's possible.
And hey, Who knows? Maybe someday we'll be talking about your AI success story right here on the Deep Dive. But until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And remember, the future of AI, it's being written right now, so why not be a part of it?
That's a wrap for this episode, Deep Divers. We'll see you next time for another adventure into the world of knowledge and all the amazing things that are happening out there.